Was it just me, or did it seem like they didn't run some of the same plays that they had run to get them to this point of the season?
Yeah, they did some of the standard stuff they do, some of the jet sweeps and other things, but it looked like the bye week was definitely a let's try to get Spencer Ware involved versus the Steelers game plan, because a lot of the times they would put Tyreek Hill in motion, trying to open up the middle of the field, whether that's on a run or they would look for Kelsey. But Kelsey didn't even have a lot of targets. The problem was they went 3-and-out a lot. They were punting, and they put a lot of pressure on the defense. And it's just amazing. The 6 field goals wins the game. But that's the Chiefs defense. They let up chunk yards, but in the red zone, they hunker down and they are very good. And so they kept the Steelers out of the end zone, but the offense just did not have enough to get it done, even though they were close. 2 touchdowns and that 2-point conversion that was called back away. And, could be talking about a winning team going to play the Patriots here.
Yeah, it really is a shame, too, because I like all that the Chiefs have done under Andy Reid. They're such a sound, solid, good football team, but I just feel like they lack that explosiveness, that potential that other teams have. You look at the Final Four teams, obviously, who are now in the championship games. Chiefs can't really match them at their peak. And you mentioned Hill would be the one guy that maybe could, but they didn't do that clearly. I mean, is that fair assessment? Is it just all on Alex Smith? Is it lack of playmakers? What's the Chiefs' biggest issue as far as being able to match those explosive top-tier teams?
The thing is, I can't say it's a lack of playmakers, because I think they have enough where if you put in an elite quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or, even Dak Prescott, who seems to be doing great with what he has. I mean, there are a lot of quarterbacks that with Travis Kelsey, Jeremy Maclin, now you add in Tyreek Hill with a running game with Spencer Ware, who's above average. And if Jamal Charles is ever healthy again, then you have a 2-headed running attack. There are enough players on that offense to get it done. Alex Smith is a very good quarterback, but he's not going to win a game by himself. So it has to be a perfect game from Andy Reid, has to be a perfect game from Alex Smith, and you need a few big plays to win. And you saw last night, when you don't get that spectacular big moment, the Chiefs struggle. Their margin of error is very thin. You saw that all season, and it works when the defense gets takeaways. Another issue is they only had 1 takeaway last night. So it's kind of just one of those games where nothing went well, and amazingly, they only lost by 2 points.